tell us how it all started, this old-time dancing?
Well, when I was a young lad, going to the dances after we left the school. We started off with going to dancing classes. You wouldn't again play dance at that time of day without classes. Is that recording? So I was feet at Cartanakin and for there I used to bike over to Rora Hall to get to McLeod, the dancing mistress for Peter Head. In fact, it's no long since Gerta's death was in the paper about a couple of years ago just in Aberdeen and noticed her death. You know, it was happy days, because there was I more men at the classes and there was lasses. So she used to come out for Peter Head with motorbiking sidecar. 2 or 3 coins in the sidecar, and in the tail of the bike and another in maybe sit on the tongue coat. Can you see the policelet and not out the tune nowadays? However, we just started for there and Elke said that and act we get dancing. The wife and me, she wasn't my wife at that time, we get courted for 3 years and that was just for sit there and act, usually the dance. But every sit there and act now, you never got a dance without take some real lancers and quadrilles. But after the war come, our dances seemed to be all lost, and that was what I was determined to get back in the flare. Because we used to enjoy them so much. But the loss of our dances was after the start of the dances and they put an MC in the dance floor. The band took the easy way through for there and just messed them out altogether. With the result that it come, the bands couldn't play them at all unless you were one of the very expensive bands. However, we worked our way for a while and I used to quiz us in the next thing if they were willing to come in and here I go if we was trying to start it again, and with quite a few interested, especially through our branch to Dunkirk veterans. And the big problem of course was to get somebody to come and play it, but however Alistair Ritchie, the 4 S's, he come and started so he played the first 2 nights. After that, well, he taped it to me, worked the tapes a wee while. Then I get Sandy Wilson for Terry, he come in and played Thursday. But my important was just to organise and really get anything brought together. During this time I met in with Marlon Lowe for Strichen, a dancing teacher of Scottish, country dancing. He used to take classes in Rosarte. So she got interested and we got her come round and help it on as well. The first night I tried it with 23 folk come out, obviously Dunkirk veterans and their wives. Now mine was a hell of a cold night that day. No heat in the hall or nothing, but however, we made the best out and we had a good night. So the thing just snowballed for there.
What year was that it started, John?
1985, April 85.
That was the start?
I'd say 8 years come in April this year.
And it's still going strong?
Still going strong.
Aye. Is it getting
the numbers isn't just quite so big now. When we started we used to run 60 to, between 60 and 80 sometimes. But the fair as art, it spread to Turriff. And then for Turriff it get to Elan. And Elan down to St Fergus. So our run about there is quite a lot of the all-time dancing to be had now. But again, music is a problem because Duncan Watson for Elan plays the near most of them except the Elan in the Woodlanders plays there.
No, Turriff. He plays at Elan.
Right, well that's what I'm saying, plays at Elan, St Fergus and Rosarte. Duncan, music is just his hobby really. He's absolutely in his glory and it's just the kind of music that Duncan just likes to play. So everybody's happy that way.
But it's all-time dancing, but does it include Scottish dancing as well?
No.
No, it's just all right.
Scottish country dancing and all-time dancing is 2 different things really.
What kind of crowds are you getting to this?
Well, at the moment, last week, in spite of the bad weather and a break at New Year, with 40 come in at night. On the travel for as far as Aberdeen, Pitmaiden, run about coming in here, Arnage, not.
And if you travel around those places, Turriff and Elan?
No, I just bide in my own hall at home. There's some more dancers these do them all. I'm getting too old for travelling about now. last in those who that was done echt at Robbie Shepherd, they'll take a floor night up here and a lunch with his book, the dancing the book. Let's have a killer, that's a book that he launched.
And is it the same as Duncan Watson? Is it his band, or is it just like...
Well, Duncan actually is a band with him, and his sister plays with him, and another boy in Ireland, there's a couple up here plays with him. But when he's doing here, it's June Thompson and Lil Thompson that plays with him. And they played St. Fergus as well. Lil Thompson now is a great dancer. Her father was a dancing mister in his young day. Slinger was the day one. And Lil's helping an awful lot in bringing on the dancers as well. She was helping Marlon for the early days with bringing on the Oldtime. But you know, without Marlon would have never gotten so far as we did in such a short time, because at the moment I think we can do about 56 or 58 different dances. And Duncan can sit with his accordion and he never gives his head a shock or nothing, he just shout out the dance and he knows what to play right away.
Is this held every second Tuesday at Rosati?
Every second Tuesday at Rosati, been for 8 years. It only stops maybe if we land in Christmas and with Christmas or New Year, we miss a night. That's the only night in the year it's missed.
Has been a total success. And is it, how long has it been going in Turriff, Glandella?
Oh well, you're a year behind us, anyway. Just to come down here and suss the dude first and then found it what they were wanting to do and they started up a branch in their own. I think Turriff just once a month in the Legion. Elan is fortnightly the same as we are. Elan gets good turns out, but they're a lot better situated than we are. Rosati were one-sided, Elan is good in a wide circle.
I get Fagardine and all this. And you've been in the Robbie Shepherd program, haven't you?
Aye, we've been take a floor. We did that in Strichen. Was it take a floor, Robbie Shepherd in the Brock Academy not long ago, and then we wasn't dancing at that dog. Played with the Scottish country dancers in the Brock and did the dancing in that program. We did done echt, we did the dancing for him up here. But there was only a few was up, few for here, some St. Fergus and that.
What's the age group against John?
Well,
next year?
I suppose 30 to 75.
30 to 75. Alright.
David I'd say is about last year maybe. I think he'd be 75. That's the age groups. They never sit a dance, they go on the whole night non-stop.
Do you find that the Dunkirk veterans are still supporting you?
Most of them won't, because they're all getting older now. Right. Well, there's a 3 or 4 couple of Dunkirk veterans right enough, but well, the Dunkirk veteran you have to be in at least 73 upwards nowadays. So a lot's not as swag as I am, I'm lucky that way yet.
This dances would be not only British or Scottish dances, but it could be...
It's a mix.
A mix.
Aye. As I'm saying, as far as gather, the Lancers could probably come from France or some other places. And there is English ins comes up as well. And some of the dances that we do up here has even been brought in for Melrose. There's a weekend at the end of the year, a few of the dancers things doing and spends a week dancing weekend up for tail at Melrose. So there's been Mississippi Dip, Swedish Masquerade, Warhorn Star, dances like that has come up with that different places. Well, the Warhorns, the Mississippi Dip and the Swedish Masquerade actually come for a fight with the dancers that come up with Andy Gregg's band. GC brought up the Warhorn Star for Melrose.
Are you looking back to the book to get the basics on your dances?
Aye, they'd use a book for the Lancers and the quadrilles with quite a job getting them revived on the floor. Because a lot of us had done them money at time, but you'd forgotten how the set figures get. And actually the quadrilles are 6 figures here, we was only getting 5, was a wee fella for we could find the 16 to complete it. But finding somebody who could play it was really our biggest difficulties. Play it every fortnight, like.
So who did the musicians cope with that? Did they go back to the music?
Well, Duncan doesn't use music, he plays all the year. But the rest of the musicians is playing all the music right enough.
Sandy Wilson, didn't he?
Sandy Wilson, he didn't know, he was by years. Him and Duncan was both playing by year. And first class musicians. Then they had an age group that was playing when it was in the floor going.
So, first get to sore for you finally say, well, that's it.
Please, I fade out.
Well, for you
Well,
feel,
Marlon's quite a bit younger than me. I'd hope Marlon would continue it here. His age is going to beat us. Sooner or later. I hope it's later.
and of course it's been held in the, it's a bit back to Bacon. The
Bacon Dale.
It's been held there for 8 years.
Aye.
We stuck to that.
Oh, it were well treated in the bay now. Tea and air, mid-while or evening.
And
In the finest floors in north east of Scotland, the bay there.
is that right?
Rare Duns floor.
It's sort of springy.
Aye, perfect floor. We bit I spoiled with too much carpet in it. Well, the halls is all good carpets now. So she's the sort of what I've done with my retirement between Dunkirk Veterans Secretary to our local branch, which keeps me actively employed here and my all-time dancing, and that's my loves in life.